I am coming to you live from my facial studio, and this is a working video. I'm going to show you some things that I've been working on, and I actually have a list on the notes section of my phone, which I use often. The very first thing I want to share is super excited to announce starting Monday, this coming Monday, I think it's October 1st. Yes, this Monday, October 1st. We are going to have our very first nationwide sales meeting on Zoom. So I know that many of you I have practiced Zoom with, so I know you have downloaded the app. And for those of you that haven't, you've got plenty of time. It doesn't take long at all. You just go onto your laptop or your computer if it has a camera or your cell phone and download Zoom app. It's free. I have purchased the Zoom Pro where 100 people can join us for our meeting. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you. It's fun. I get to see you live. I get to cheer for you. And when we cheer, we just do cheer, yay, because there's a bunch of us on the computer. But all kinds of people show up. So I'm looking forward to that. 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So for those of you that are in Central or Eastern, you can still get on. For those in the Pacific time zone, whatever that's called, you can still get on. So that's one big thing that I wanted to talk to you about. On the next thing I have are Christmas ideas. You can see behind me, I've set up one area of display with my satin hands. I honestly am going to get, I'm thinking for sure 50, possibly 100 of the pomegranate hand creams because they make such great gifts. If you look at this one, this is wrapped without, it just gloves, a hand cream, a ribbon with a clip. This is a clip, and I bought these at Shopko 50% off, and it just clips right on. So it's a clip-on ornament, and this I will retail for, I think, 12 and 5 is 17. I'm going to retail these for 18. And then I want you to see the difference. This has the envelope box from the video that I shared, peterspackaging.com. And so I do think that the box makes it a little bit nicer looking. Both are 18, both come with gloves. The hand cream is inside this one, and this is a butterfly clip. And that was also at Shopko. Then, of course, satin hands. And you can see the one with the poinsettia, but I'm going to show you how to wrap one. The most important thing, I think, though, is making sure that you get a set of satin hands, that you make a tester. I actually have 2 testers, one to travel with and one to leave here in my studio. And so you've got to have a tester. And then remember polycons that I always fill the polycons and send samples of? I fill those with pomegranate, and those are going into reorder sacks, mailings, all those things. They're just filled out of, a tube of hand cream. And I did send you, and if you didn't get it, you're going to want to get them from me, the little pomegranate stickers that go on the polycons, because I'm not going to sit and write on all those. I simply don't have time. So I put them on mailing labels, cut them in little tiny, and then put those on there. While I'm talking about that, because when I show the Christmas, of course, where did it go? Here it is. I'm also showing my eyebrows, all the eyebrow stuff. So in here, if I don't have everything organized, I shut down basically and decide to sit and drink coffee, and I could be, doing whatever, reading. Okay, so in here, look at, I took out the pink brushes, those became demos. And so now I have, these are mascara ones. I've got all the demos of the tinted brow gel. I have them put the tinted brow gel on backwards and kind of down, and then they bring it up a little bit. And then I also have the brow liners. As I have tested these on no less than 50 people now, I want you to know that the brunette has a little bit of red in it. So if they don't have any red in their hair, then go with the the darker brunette. I forget what it's called, but it's the dark one, this one. And I can't see to tell you what the name is, but you know, it's the darker one. And then put all of them on your hand because you'll see a difference. The brunette tinted brow gel is also red. And so if they have brown hair that doesn't have red in it, true brunette, then they're going to want the dark brunette for their tinted brow gel. But I like everything in here. I've got my demo wands. I've got all of my products. And when I'm on the go, I find a mirror somewhere. I pull it out of my purse, whatever. If you're in a facial event, of course, they've got their own mirrors. But this is great to have it all put together. You might even want to just put yours in a cosmetic bag. Okay, so then I want to show you how to make a bow and how simple it is. If you were my client and you ordered a satin hand set and it was for your mom, then I would get my ribbons. Here's a spool from Costco. Here's a spool from Costco. And I've got my ribbon room. So I just go in and pick one out. But for now, we're going to use this one. We're going to use this one right here. And so I've got my satin hands and I make sure I've got it plenty long for both, so I can show you how to wrap it up and around. And then I have to be able to double bow it. So it's really going to be at least if you spread your arms out this length and then add a half a length. I just pull it out and cut it. We have an abundance of ribbon everywhere where I put my scissors. I have them already. And now I can't find them. I've got 40 pairs. Oh, Lord. There. Okay. So, and I just go into my wrapping room, but I'm going to be doing my open house. I'll be doing selling appointments, and this is the focal point of my whole entire studio. So I'm going to be selling a lot of satin hands, and to gift wrap them, all I do is pull the ribbon up to the top, okay? Now, the other thing I like to do, just so you know, is how this handle comes out? I just pull the inside so the handle isn't hanging out. So pull the little knots in and tighten up that handle. And then I take this from underneath, pull it up to the top. Okay, I have to get it even. So bear with me. Okay, so it's even and it's long. I've got plenty. I do not want to run out. Okay, so then I just tie it one time. And wherever you wrap, just so you know, you're going to have sparkles everywhere. And 'tis the season for me to have sparkles all over my face, and it's kind of fun. Okay, then, as my dad showed me how to tie my shoes, we do 2 little loops. These are the bunny ears. Okay, so these are the bunny ears. Then the bunny goes around and goes into the little rabbit hole. So it's just like you're tying. And then you pull it. And the reason that I do this is because then the ribbon stays out on the sparkly side. If you tie it like a regular shoe, like other people learned to tie their shoes, you're going to have the color. One color is going to be out sparkly and the other is going to be flat. Okay, then this looks like this is going to be perfect. Okay, then tighten it nice and tight. Then, okay, so I've got it down, looped around and up on the top. And then I take and do my bunny ears again. So I've looped it again. Bunny goes around into the bunny hole and then pull that through. Okay, so as I'm doing this, so tell me, how are your kids doing? Oh my gosh, are they all coming home for the holidays? It's going to be so much fun. What's your favorite thing to bake for holidays? Oh, you don't bake? Oh my goodness, you're going to have to come over because I'm baking all the time and you're going to want some of my goodies. So you're going to have to come visit. Okay, so then these I want to get faced around so that the sparkles show. Okay, so that's if I just want to do a top bow. But if I'm going to add, which I am to this one, if I'm going to add one of my poinsettias, I'm going to just pull this right around here, like so, and get both of those dropped down, okay? And then I have to fix my bow because I am a recovering perfectionist. So I'm doing that. And then here's my clip, okay? So I got to cut that off. And this is where your kids can help. They can cut all this stuff off, you know? And then I've got my clip and I've got my gift. And actually I'm going to move it because I see the little package. This part is there and I don't want that in the front. So all I have to do is lift this up and around, loop those around. And I have to get those parts dropped down. I kind of like to have those all in the center. So I'm working with that a bit. And it's pulled around. Okay, so now I've looped it back to where it's at the front. And let's fix that a little bit, okay? If you don't add anything, it's perfectly fine. You could add a flower. You could add some curly ribbon and have it drop down, because curly ribbon's very inexpensive. But I'm just going to add this. And I'm going to add it more towards the back a little bit so it stays up. So I put it more towards the back. And voila. And then, of course, I'm going to take these because they're a little long. And I'm going to cut those. And this one, I'm going to cut so that it angles inward. So that's how I do my bows, truly. It's 2 tie your shoes bows stacked on top of one another. And there you have it. So these with the ornaments that go with them are going to be $2 more. So wrapped like this, they'll be $2 more. And I know my clients won't mind because they'll be all finished for them. Okay, so that's that. Now, when you do one of these, of course, all you have to do is add your hand cream or your energizing foot and leg treatment to this. And with hand cream, I'll put a pair of gloves. I got these gloves. I think they were $1.50 for 2 pairs at Shopko. It was a special buy, or maybe they were $1.50 a piece. I don't remember. And then I just took and tied the ribbon the long way because then it stays on. So the ribbon's tied the long way, and then the gloves are tied onto it, and tied a bow, my double bow, and then I added on the clip. So that's a little bit on wrapping. I think I got these at Shopko, and I'm really excited to use these. They're mirrors, and they say Merry Christmas. And so I think for these, I would simply take a satin hand set and tie a ribbon, and then have the ribbon be on the top, you know, so the ribbon's going to be sitting up high. And then I'm going to just put this, these were $1.50, I think, and I'm just going to put that on the front of this, and maybe even figure out a way to drop it down a little bit and put some silver tissue in. You can put some silver shiny tissue if you want. So that's an idea also. I don't want you to go out and spend a bunch of money on stuff. Go through your house and find old ornaments that you're not going to use, because attaching just an ornament that you don't use anymore is really cute. Attaching that to the front looks adorable. Choose your 2 colors if you're going to use red and silver, green and gold. Silver and gold is beautiful. And then just every ribbon that you buy, I had to buy this gold last year because Shopko ran out, but there's silver. And then of course this is red and silver, but choose 2 colors, because if you don't, you're going to have way too much. Now I do want to share with you what I also found at Shopko. And these were Grateful towels, and I think these were $2.50 or $3 on sale. And once my envelopes come in, my envelope boxes, I'll be able to put this on a satin hands envelope box and tie some ribbon around it and make it a beautiful gift for hostesses for Thanksgiving dinner. Because what is better? You know, they can spend $36 and get a hostess gift that people will use forever. And if not, they can just even bring a hand cream, because you could put a hand cream in the center of this, you know, also all wrapped up with maybe some gold shiny tissue and tie a ribbon around it, and you've got that taken care of. Oh, I was going to show you, I found this ornament, and I'm going to add this. This ornament was in one of my drawers, and so I'm just going to add this ornament to one of my gifts. And so, okay, so I want to talk about that. And then check this out. This is the headband. Look at how nice that is. It's Velcro. For some people, you might be able to even use it as a belt if you were tiny. It does not work as a belt for me, but I guess you could hook some together. But it's Velcro. So they get a beautiful hand or headband when they purchase any masking system. So on your order form, make sure you look for those special items that include the free headband, because this is a really great gift. Let me see what else is on my notes section to make sure I don't forget. Oh, okay. So wrapping ideas, but I do want to share that, you know, if you're wanting to build your business and meet new people, I was listening to a call and they said, get 5 lead generating ideas going all the time, 5. And so I made a list, facial boxes, and those you can buy a sheet holder, those clear acrylic ones where you put a sheet in and it says, text Shelly at 4398925, text the word free with your name, and I'll send you a $15 gift certificate good at your very first free facial. And it includes a charcoal mask or moisture renewing gel mask or revealing radiance facial peel. And then they text you. You don't even need a box to go check it anymore. It's just so amazing. You can just put that I don't have one, but similar to this. This is where my brow camo, or where my brow products are, but you would get a little holder that would hold something and put that up. If you need ideas, I have them. I actually have one already put together that is for a facial box. Warm chat. Hand out your card everywhere you go. If you go to the grocery store, oh, by the way, this card is for you in case you ever want to learn about skincare or need a new glamour look. And then referrals. I know we get referrals and we forget, and then we don't work them the way that we should. Booths. Right now, some of the schools have fun booths for Christmas season, for athletic booths, you know, just various booths. Put your feelers out for that. And then school calendars and sporting books. There are approved advertisements on Mary Kay in Touch that you can use. And of course, reaching out to people that you friend on Facebook who comment or like something. Send me private messages on Instagram and on Facebook when I like something, and they say, so I loved your food picture of that toast with avocado and egg and balsamic vinegar on it. I loved that. It seems you follow a healthy nutritional plan or something. Is there something that you would recommend? And then I have the ones that say, would you be interested in hearing about my supplements, my food supplements, because it seems you lead a healthy life. So don't be afraid to reach out. I can say no, I'm not interested in hearing about it, but what if they had something fabulous for me? And so think about that too. That is also an avenue for you to get new clients. You would be surprised. So that's what I wanted to cover today. And I hope you're having a wonderful autumn. I'm loving autumn. Everything slows down a little bit, but I've picked up the pace because if I don't get this holiday stuff in, then it's going to sell out. The pomegranate satin hands last time sold out long before I had the amount that I wanted. And so that, oh, the coconut spray, don't forget about that too. I made sure I got that because that's limited. And the eyelash curlers. People are always looking for complementary items to go with what they already have. So if you're selling mascara, you should definitely stock some eyelash curlers because then they don't have to run to another store to get it. So thank you so much for tuning in. I so appreciate you and everything that you do. There is So much business out there, ladies. I can't even tell you. Just get the word out and interact with people, and you're going to have so much fun. It's going to be a great holiday season. I'll be back in touch. Hope to see you on Zoom Monday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Bye-bye.